Scorpios, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for November 2023. Gotta leave that in. You know the year. This is your reading for the month ahead. Okay, I just chucked the cards all over me. Weird energy right now, okay. Very strange. Let's get on with your reading. If anything I say resonates, please let me know by liking and subscribing. And let's see what's happening for you, Scorpios. Straight away we have the High Priestess. So I already felt like you might be very intuitive, or you might have this power about you, because straight away I've just like lost my balance. I chucked the cards all over me and I said 2023, and I just feel like you have this power over people where you might make people stumble over their words. You might make people act out of character this month. I feel like you're just gonna be very much intimidating without trying to be. She's just the High Priestess, man or woman, doesn't matter. It's just this energy of, you can tell that there's a lot happening beneath the surface. You can tell that she knows as well. You know a lot more than you should. You know a lot more than you actually have reason to know. Like, it's like someone's gonna say to you this month, how did you know about that? And you'll be like, I just did. It's obvious. And they'll be like, no, it's not. Nobody knows about that. And you'll be like, well, it's written all over your face. There's something where you're gonna be a little bit like scarily intuitive. King of Swords now coming out. Somebody, I feel, actually, usually I would say the King of Swords is you, but I'm feeling like this is somebody looking at you. The way this has fallen out, look, he's staring at you. So man or woman doesn't matter. There's someone looking at you this month like, Scorpio. What is it about Scorpio? It's just like this energy of somebody going, something about you, but they can't quite peg what it is. And also King of Swords, for me as a reader, I feel like he's somebody that has a lot to say, but he just chooses when and when not to say it. Like, so I feel like, ooh, somebody that's usually very careful with when they speak and when they don't speak is actually going to speak. Because Knight of Swords is acting, Swords is communication, and Knight of Swords is very fast and very act first, think later. So I went from this energy of being like somebody's watching you, but they're very careful with what they say, to this person just acts without thinking. And they think, act first, think later, as I keep saying. Somebody's going to do something this month. And also I'm noticing that bird. There's a bird above them in this picture. Bird above them. Okay, above, sorry. Just sitting there. This one, he's flying. There's a bird above him flying. Someone's on the move towards you this month very quickly. Someone that would usually hold their tongue, take a second to assess, look at you. They've already decided, and this month they'll be coming towards you very fast. If you're single. Three of Cups, reuniting with friends or something this month also. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Seven of Pentacles is being patient and waiting, but it's reversed. There is no wait to happen. Like, somebody is actually very quickly, could be like the first week of November, racing towards you to even like say like, let's be friends, but they want more for some of you. Let's see what else is going on for you, Scorpio. We won't make this a complete love reading. What else is going on for Scorpio this month? Wands. Okay, you might be moving, you might be deciding where to move to. If you feel like you've outgrown a space, it could even be a job, you're just like, you're on the fence this month or recently. I feel like this could be right now as you're watching this. You're like, I know I need to move, or I know I need to change my energy up, I just don't know how. I see you kind of being like ready to go. Like, there's just this like anxious energy of I'm ready, I have this energy, I know what I want to do, I know that I don't want to be in this place anymore, and I've got my bags packed, but I'm not quite sure if I should go left or right. I'm not quite sure. Like, over there looks cool. I love the idea of the mountains, but I kind of also like the idea of over there. Over there looks cool as well. Like, I don't know, there's just you being like also a lot more in love with different things. So maybe in the past you were a little bit more like critical, and maybe it's even two people coming towards you this month. And it's like, in the past you would have been very critical of both, and you would have been like, oh, I don't like him, I don't like his beard, or I don't like his attitude, and this one, oh, I don't like the way he dresses. There's something where you might have been very picky in the past, whereas you're being a lot more optimistic in November, and you're going to be seeing the good parts of both people, because Three of Cups can also be like love triangle. It's like you're seeing the good things in both people, and it's like almost annoying to you, because you're like, why can't I find an annoying thing from each of these people just to kind of swing me either way? There's something where you like both people. I feel like you have two options in love coming. And I said I was going to stop talking about love, but Scorpio, I think I often have this problem doing your readings. Four of Wands, celebrating something this month. There could be a party, there could be a get-together, there could be a celebration, it could be your birthday party or something, but there's going to be a lot of dancing. I'm hearing hip hip hooray, so a lot of you it is your birthday, which makes sense. We're now in Scorpio season. Maybe, I don't really know. I'm not very good at that stuff. I should know that. Surely we're moving into Scorpio season now, if we're not already. Or soon. Sorry, I don't know. Anyways, what else is going on? The Devil. Okay, Capricorn energy coming in. You might be connected to a Capricorn, but you don't have to be. Seven of Cups options. So the Devil is almost like, be careful what you wish for. Like, you might have said in the past, oh, there's no one I like. Because I feel like there's something you've manifested. You've gone, there's no one I like. Nobody likes me, or at least my type don't like me. And then this month, you kind of have two people that you really like. And you're like, oh, actually, this is a burden. Because suddenly there's two people. There's more than one. Like, this is option Seven of Cups. And then the Devil is obviously like a negative situation or a toxic thing where you might also want to just go, well, maybe I can kind of string them both along until I figure out. But I feel like for some reason that's going to create a lot more conflict than you want. I think the advice here is kind of pick one sooner rather than later, and if it doesn't work out, then you can go back to the other one. I don't know. And I know that's kind of toxic on its own, isn't it? To be like, oh, I kind of like you now that the other one didn't go well. But it's just something where you aren't going to benefit from trying to get to know two people at once, I'm feeling. It's going to be a lot more conflict than it's worth. For some of you, if you have a brother, they might come to visit you. I don't know why that's coming through. I do know why it's coming through. I can hear a car right now. It's really loud, and it just reminded me my brother used to have a very loud car. And it sounded just like that, and it's just reminding me. So the fact that came through, because that's years and years and years ago that he had that car. So if you have a brother or something, I feel like he might be coming to visit you this month, or he might be communicating to you or ringing you or messaging you in some way. There's some type of clarity coming in to do with him. Or maybe it's about your sister, I don't know, but I just thought of my brother, so what else? Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. So something very, very slow is finally going to get off the ground. Something very, very like touch and go, I'm hearing, that you didn't know. So now this doesn't have to be love. I'm going to try and move out of the love thing. But you can kind of take it for love as well, okay? If you feel called. If you have been trying to get a career off the ground, if you've been trying to get a job off the ground, or try to get like a side hustle rolling, it's working this month. Nine of Pentacles here is abundance. It's financially independent. It's things working for you. You being like on your own, successfully creating a lot of wealth. Ace of Swords is clarity, messages. You're going to be very clear this month that you are where you're supposed to be. Like, I feel like for some of you, you've been like, what's my purpose? What am I doing here? And this month, it's like there's enlightenment. Like, there's an epiphany you're having this month. And it's like, oh my goodness, finally. Like, this is a long time coming. You might have been working on projects, like, for a while, but they all felt, like, kind of meaningless. Whereas, finally, this month, it all clicks into place. That actually none of it was meaningless. And it's got you to the exact place you are when you finally realised what you're supposed to be doing in some way. You also could be somebody maybe that you've tried lots of different jobs and you're like, what? Or you also like might have studied lots of different things and have lots of different degrees, but this month you're going to kind of be very, very clear or become very clear. It could even be, I'm feeling like the middle of the month towards the end, like the middle towards the end, like you're going to be like, bing, I know what I'm here to do. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the Fool. Whoa. Firstly, I'm getting something about swimming. There's no cards of swimming, but I'm just getting swimming coming through. You might be swimming this month, or if you swim in the past, there might be something you could benefit from swimming. It might be very good for you, mentally, emotionally, physically, obviously physically, but Queen of Pentacles is homebody and having money. For some of you, it's like you're going to be self-sufficient. You're going to be like, I don't know why, I just feel like you'll be making more money than you'll be earning by a bucket load. You're just gonna have a lot more than you have the rest of the year. Like the past 10 months, I feel you have been more of like on the hunt, whereas in November it's just gonna be like, oh, okay, this is cool, yeah, there's money here, there's money coming here, there's money here, there's money here. I feel like you're just gonna be like, oh, what do I do with this, in a very beautiful sense. The Fool card is also a new journey, and you have 10 of Wands with it. 10 of Wands, look, packing up, moving. Some of you definitely moving this month and making your new home very beautiful with the Queen of Pentacles, kind of putting your own touch on things. Very much like, I just keep hearing pretty, like you're making everything pretty. And with the Fool, there's like a whole new journey in this new place that you might be living. There's just a whole new, like, also like self-discovery. Like there's a whole new journey you're going to embark on, where I feel like there's this energy of just having to trust that your wings will catch you, as silly as that sounds. Because with the Fool, it's often, you don't know where it's going to take you, but you just know that you have to change something, and you know that you have to embark on something new, no matter how scary the unknown can be. It's like your life, it's almost like when you were born, you didn't know what was going on either, but you're still like happy little baby, like you were just chilling. And it's like, as you've got older, all these worries and all this ego and these outside worries of what other people think and whether or not you'll make money from it, this is all come into your subconscious. Whereas in November, as silly and as heavy as that sounds, it's like you're letting go of that, and you're looking at your life from the eyes of a child or a baby, of just going, oh, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen, but I never have. I never know what's going to happen. Even when I go to work, even when I do this, I don't know how that's going to end up. I don't know if it will work out. It's just you assuming because it has the day before and the day before that and the day before that, but it actually doesn't mean anything. And it's like you're having this epiphany that no matter what you do, it's uncertain whether or not it will work out. So you might as well go towards something that you want and walk in that direction. It's this beautiful energy. And the Knight of Cups, like I kind of just ignored that. How do I just, that's emotional contentment, fulfillment on your own as well. So it's beautiful, because sometimes when the 10 of Cups comes out but there's no 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups is beautiful. It's the most cups you can have, don't get me wrong, but it means that there's someone like with you whilst you're experiencing this happiness. And I just subconsciously always relate that to like, oh, if this is a partner in your life, they go to work, does that mean that those cups go? Like your family isn't together, like they're not with you? Whereas 9 of Cups is very much you're emotionally content whether there's someone around you, whether there isn't. You're fulfilled, you're happy. You're like, I don't know why I'm hearing, what's that song? It's like Walking on a Dream. It's like, I don't even know who it's by. I've not heard that song in years. The nostalgia just hit me. But it's like Walking on a Dream. And that's the only bit I'm hearing. Walking on a dream, head inside a cloud, maybe. I don't know. I don't even know. No one's even gonna know because I'm not giving you enough. That's almost like I couldn't even Google those words because there isn't enough there for me to figure out what that song is. But it's this energy of like walking on a dream this month. And again, it sounds silly, but it's like you're following your gut and you're following the thing that makes you happy, and it's gonna pay off. And you're gonna be like, oh yeah, this is why I'm here. I'm here to do what makes me happy, and it's also somehow making others happy, and it's also benefiting others, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna look out for me and it's benefiting me, and that's the most exciting thing. Like you're just, it's almost like a win-win, because there's gonna be something this month that you're doing or embarking on, a new journey that you're taking that not only makes you happy, but it also somehow helps or benefits those around you. I'm going to wrap your reading up here, Scorpio. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next week for Tiny Turtle Tarot Tuesdays.